There we go. All right. We're live here. I'm going to go ahead and go to Splash real quick.
What's your name? Brian Fowler. Brian Fallon? You can go by just call you Coach Fallon? Coach Fallon, sir.
We're ready. Caden,
Ready?
go ahead. You're on.
All right, I'm here with the winner, Taylor Tigers of the last game. I'm Caden Hauser with Arkansas Sports Network. I'm here with Coach Fallon. That was a great win. You advanced to the quarterfinals, and as a one seed, of course, you're expected to win. And 1A baseball is really talented. What are you going to do to make sure this team continues to perform?
We're not expected to do anything. We've seen Westside the last couple of years, and they always play us tough. Hip's a great player, so we knew we had to go with our number one on the mound. It's all about surviving and advancing right here. So we're just going to reset tomorrow, go with our next guy, and see what happens.
And I know with a quick turnaround, of course, it's going to be right back tomorrow, back here playing at the University of Ozarks. Quick turnaround. What are you going to do to get your guys ready for tomorrow?
We're going to do the same thing we always do. It's just another road trip for us. The only difference is we stay in a hotel. These guys do a really good job of turning the page, winning a pitch at a time, and they don't look past whatever we ask them to. So they do a really good job of just next pitch, next pitch. So they'll be ready to go.
And you've had a successful season. I mean, the whole way. What did you do? Where did it start? Starts in practice. It starts in pregame. How do you keep the team motivated to make it all this way in a long season?
I don't have to do any motivating. They do a good job. We've got this group that I've been waiting on for a long time. We had so many basketball players this year, and they had a great season. That took them into late February. So it took us a while to get our footing, but eventually, our guys put it all together, and we just keep getting better and better. And luckily, we're trying to peak at the right time. So that's what we're trying to do.
And Jacob, you pitched a phenomenal game. It was a full game. I mean, they couldn't ask for much more. It was a 7-5 finish. And it's hard to complete a full game like that, especially when you're over 100 pitches. How do you stay motivated, and how did you not get just tired out there and worn out?
Man, with these guys behind me that I have over here, there's never a doubt of what's going to happen. I mean, I've never been a dominant guy, but what's dominant about our team is our defense. And I've always had full trust in them that they were going to do what they needed to do to win. And I am fully confident just folding it or throwing it in, throwing a strike and letting them hit it because I know they're going to make the play behind me. And that's what makes us who we are. I mean, we're not trying to do too much. Coach Fowler's always trying to tell us not to do too much, not to overcomplicate things, and just let them play defense behind me. And that's always what we've done.
And you weren't just on the mound, you were also hitting in the fourth spot. That's a crucial spot in the lineup, of course. How do you stay just consistent through that? Because I mean, you're going to be right back on the field tomorrow batting. So after throwing your arm out today, what are you going to do just to get back tomorrow and be ready?
I mean, just the same thing that we always done. It's not the first time that I've been able to do this. Just got to do the same thing every day. Have the same mindset. I never change it whether I'm pitching or not. I just got to do what you got to do to get it done and be ready for the next day. So that's all I got to really do.
And y'all going to be facing the winner of this game between Midland and Norfork. I'm sure y'all going to be watching this game, seeing who y'all are going to play. What's going to be the biggest analysis, seeing what y'all need to take from today's game?
I mean, just charting them. We always do. We always watch them, see their strengths and weaknesses, and just base our game off of that. We know that we'll be able to battle with any pitcher that they'll throw. So we're just going to watch them, study their batters, see what they're going to do to base our pitching off of that. And whatever follows, follows. We're just going to watch them and just make sure that we know what they're doing, that we can play off of and get the win for sure.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. And we'll be rooting for the Tether Tigers moving forward. Y'all have a good one.
All right, Taylor Tigers join us here on the broadcast. This is a little different every year or every time we do a state tournament, Caden. We love to get the players and coaches up here to talk. But baseball's a little different, because coaches like to talk about what happened good, what happened bad, and
We love
all
to
of
get
that.
those thorough answers.
Absolutely, absolutely. So anyway, so here's what we're going to do. We're getting ready for this game. We're actually pretty close. So we're going to kind of reset. We'll get ready for Midland and Norfork here in just a moment.
From the Arkansas Sports Network, this is the moment all these athletes have worked for all season long. High stakes, high energy, and the best talent in the state. And it's all coming together for one goal. Live from the Arkansas Sports Network, we're proud to present the 1A State Baseball Tournament. ASN, the pursuit of a title, starts right now. This broadcast is being brought to you by D3 Auto Sales, by Arkansas Tech University, by Tyson Foods, by Metcalf Trunking Company, and by Premier Facilities Group. From the Arkansas Sports Network, this is the moment all these athletes have worked for all season long. High stakes, high energy, and the best talent in the state. And it's all coming together for one goal. Live from the Arkansas Sports Network, we're proud to present the 1A State Baseball Tournament. ASN, the pursuit of a title, starts right now. This broadcast is being brought to you by D3 Auto Sales, by Arkansas Tech University, by Tyson Foods, by Metcalf Trunking Company, and by Premier Facilities Group.
All right, we're ready for 1A State Baseball, the final game here from Clarksville. And we'll give you some winners from the Scranton site here. Today, Scranton girls won. I believe they won 2-1 over Bradford. Guy Perkins won big over Mulberry. You had Concord girls on the softball side, along with Wonderview, all won. On the boys' side, Mount Ida won, St. Joseph won. They're down to their final games over there, as we are here. And again, all of these winners will consolidate. They'll meet here. We'll have every pitch from here on out right here on the Arkansas Sports Network, and appreciate it. If you're enjoying what you're seeing, and you're going to enjoy what you're seeing tonight, hit us up on Cash App at AR Sports Net. Unfortunately, for the final games, we will not have our center field camera, but we will have that back tomorrow. We got graduation obligations that are going on right now. As far as I can remember, this is the first time that we've ever had 3 events going on right in a row here. First pitch is up. It's a ball, and I'm bringing Caden Hauser. I think I am anyway. Am I bringing you back, buddy? Oh, hold on. We got to unmute you here. Now we're ready to
Am I
go.
here?
Yeah, we're ready to go
All
now.
right. Yeah, finally here. Had some complications. Got a late interview in here with the Taylor Tigers. Thankful for that. And we're here for our final game of the day. And up to bat first is this Norfolk team. And it's going to be Evan Palela to the plate. You got a 2-1 count facing him. It's going to travel too far inside. And I feel like I've changed my opinion every game, but these Norfolk jerseys are going to be my favorite of the day because Carolina blue is my favorite color, and it's not even close. That's going to be a leadoff walk for Norfolk, and it's going to bring up Otis Truby.
It is a good look. Not gonna lie to you, it is a good look.
First pitch he sees is going to be a strike.
Second pitch swung on and missed. No balls, 2 strikes here. Now I'll help you out on play-by-play tomorrow because we won't be running around like chickens with our head cut off.
Yeah, first day's always just, get it under control, get it up. And then second day, we advance into the quarters and it's like, okay, here we go. Tomorrow, we're going to be game ready and it's going to be a good day.
Center field camera on both sites, both baseball and softball. It's going to be a good day tomorrow for sure. And we'll be here through Saturday. Semifinals, first pitch on Saturday, 2 o'clock on both sites, softball and baseball, and then 4:30, the final games. Bunt laid down. Nice job by the third baseman to let it roll foul.
It just barely squeezed down that
Mhm.
foul line.
That was a pretty good bunt, especially with 2 strikes. 2-strike bunt there. He handled the bat very well. Just a little bit foul there. It's a risk always when you try to bunt with 2 strikes.
I've seen that a lot today, a lot more than you would think.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't see it often.
Up to the plate now is number 23, Rustin Sally.
He fouled it off. Down 0-2. Runner is moving. It gets past him. So he's on second. Runner in scoring position, though. No balls and 2 strikes with 2 outs here in the first inning. I'm sorry, 1 out. Is that right? Is it 1 or 2? It should be 2, right?
It is 2.
Okay, I can't follow the scoreboard here. We just got to quit.
Or I guess it is 1. They do have a runner on. That makes it 2.
All right.
They do have a runner on third. They did have a first at bat was a walk, and that was Evan Palela.
Well, there you go.
Now there's 2 outs.
Big swing there and miss. Down 0-1 here. Runner on third now. Curveball. Got it to turn over. No balls and 2 strikes. Well, it was close. All outside. We'll give you a shout out if you hit us on Cash App, AR Sports Net. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's strike 3.
That'll take us to the middle of the first. When we get back, it's going to be the first plate appearances that we see for Midland. And it's going to start with number 14, Gunner Blue, the number 2, Keely Cox, and the number 27, Cody Hart.
We'll be back here in just a moment. You're watching the 1A State Baseball Tournament on the Arkansas Sports Network.
Since inception, Premier Facilities Group has
Proudly
completed
supporting
some
the
of the
West
most
Side
challenging
Ferry
and rewarding
Eagles
construction
on their way
projects
to the
across
Small
Arkansas. Today, our work
Carlton,
extends across
Lake
4
Realty.
core markets: commercial and residential building, industrial, and utility. That allows our company to construct projects that help shape and improve the landscape of the River Valley and beyond. A strong local presence and a vast network of resources allows us to provide best-in-class solutions for all of our clients. From small jobs to multi-million-dollar capital projects, PFG's employees and resources are dedicated to serving our clients and delivering strong results.
Arkansas TV Sports fans, you can now watch the volleyball, football, basketball, baseball, and softball state finals statewide on Arkansas TV Sports. Also, rewatch today's broadcast next week at youtube.com/Arkansas TV. So lots of things going on. We got the great Kelly Roach walking up here.
It's my favorite pastor right here.
The favorite pastor. Boy, boy, boy.
Let me tell you, on Wednesday nights, he gets me tearing up.
Oh, come on now. Man.
And let me tell you, they make some great food, too, and he makes fun of me for eating a lot of it. And he's just shaking his
And
head
all he
over
can
there
do is
because
shake
he
his
knows
head.
it's true. Because I get a healthy serving. Because if you're going to make my favorite foods, then, I mean, I'm going to get my
What are these favorite foods?
banana pudding
Oh, it's pretty good.
and pulled pork.
Together?
Yes, they had that together one night, and
Yeah.
what did they expect me to do?
Eat.
Exactly.
And you know what? With a body like yours, you can afford to do that. Yeah, we're
well,
live. Hey, when you call baseball, you can just talk about whatever.
You got 2 balls, no strikes here to the first batter we're seeing from Midland. That's number 14, Gunner Blue. Big swing and a miss there for the first strike of his at-bat. On the mound is going to be number 23, Rustin Sally. He's batting in the 3 spot for Norfork. This one put foul. It's 2-2. The 2-2 delivery.
Oh.
Swing and a miss. It's going to get behind home plate. Likely going to make it there, and he will. Couldn't be brought in cleanly behind the dish.
That's always tough. Big letdown there when you strike a kid out and then can't get it brought in. Not sure who made that rule, but I'm not sure that I like it all that much.
Now they got a runner on first. Up to the plate now will be number 2, Keely Cox.
And you see that a lot, by the way. When the strikeout goes past the catcher, they usually throw back to first base. It usually happens.
Just a check.
Yeah.
Just let him know his luck isn't going to extend any more over there on the base
Right.
pads. Check over to first after the throw over to number 44. That's going to be Brandon Wilbur.
Think we'll see any home runs tomorrow?
You know, since it's going to be the narrowed down, it was 16 teams to start. It'll be down to 8. So it's going to be the better 8 teams. We had some at Scranton. Do we know if we had any home runs at Scranton today?
Boy, I don't know, but Scranton
Is a much smaller park.
their field is definitely more conducive. They're about 300 to dead center, but they have some weird angles that go out further than that.
And speaking of that, for the teams that have played here today, that could be a technical advantage compared to the teams that were Scranton today. These teams are already getting familiar to this ballpark, this deeper outfield, and
Yeah.
these bloop hits that have caused a lot of turmoil for these teams today.
Yeah, it will be a little different for sure because, they're probably used to playing a lot deeper in the outfield. I mean, we've talked about center field here is playing a little deeper than what we've seen.
Yeah, usually they're about
yeah.
right on the top of that logo,
Yeah.
and he's hovering about 10 to 15 feet back. This
Well
one's
hit.
sent good to left field, and that might hit off the wall by itself. It almost does. The one bouncer on the warning track. And that's going to advance a runner to third, and that's going to be a double
Yeah.
for Keely Cox.
Now, that might have been the best hit ball we've seen all day
I think
long.
it is, and it didn't even have quality sound really coming off the bat.
Yeah.
That was kind of just a well hit ball.
If you notice, I noticed the flag out there. It's not blowing that much right now, but I've seen it, and the wind is blowing behind us now, and it's going into
Pulling
the
out to
field.
the
So it is
outfield.
blowing to the outfield a little bit. So the wind is a little bit more favorable.
Now we got 2 runners in scoring position with no outs.
Big
Swing and a miss there. This is Cody Hart at the plate.
He says, I can reach that 20-foot wall out there.
Exactly. It was good. I got all the way to the warning track there out there.
Yeah.
That was probably 330, you think? Because that wasn't over there just in that dead corner.
Yeah, that's a good base hit right there.
That's going to be a worm burner right between shortstop and third. That's going to bring in 1 run. That's going to bring in 2 runs.
Good start here for Midland.
Absolutely rolling. The dugout's loving it. I mean, you have to when you have a start like this.
Big start for Midland here. I'm really interested to see some of these teams like St. Joseph come over here. St. Joseph beat Midland in the regional, I think 21-2.
Wow.
They won their game today 15-0. Guy Perkins, interested to see those guys come over here. But yeah, it should be some good games.
So it sounds like St. Joseph might be pretty dominant.
St. Joseph, looking at their record, they are pretty good. They are. They're pretty salty.
In comparison to here, where is Norfork and Midland located?
Norfork is about due north, just a little bit northeast, maybe.
This one's sent high in the sky. It's going to be a can of corn, second base. Brought in pretty easily.
About 2.5 hours. We're dropping frames like crazy right now. Let me see here. 1 hour. I'm gonna see if I can do something here. I don't know if this. Sometimes it just does this. Let me look here if I can. That'd be probably part of it.
Got 1 out with 1 runner on. This one foul tipped back.
Turn that off. See if that helps any. Sorry, we're trying to fix the internet issue. Sometimes the internet here just kind of drops out of nowhere. I did it today, and then I switched it back on, and it did fine.
This one's sent deep into left field again, and that's going to hit off the wall. That was close to getting out.
And that was a shot.
And that's a triple.
Nah,
that he tries to extend to, and he gets tagged out. That great hit clears the base pads, but he gets tagged out.
That's the best hit ball all day long, and it's not close.
And he doesn't even get to be on the base pads for it.
Right.
Wow, what a base knock there.
That was probably 350 in the air, and then you've got a 20-foot wall. I mean, that was a shot.
So is that similar to what you hit yesterday? Or is that more dominant?
Oh, that was more dominant. That definitely was more dominant. You know, I feel like I've got to show the video of that. Maybe we bring that up tomorrow. I'd like to get back out there. I do think I can hit it out of here, but I can't hit it out where he hit it out.
I think I'd be lucky if I could get it to the Eagle logo in the middle of center field.
Okay, here's the thing, and people probably think I'm delusional when I say this because I'm 45 years old, almost 45
That's not
anyway.
knocking you. That's saying my baseball skills.
Right.
Are,
I'm just saying people probably think I'm delusional when I'm talking here, but I've got video and I got it out there. I did hit the wall. I think I bounced at one hop, like hit the warning track, hit the
like
wall.
that one before that.
Right. It kind of out there toward like the N-ish on the Lonnie Qualls.
Uh-huh.
But I mean, the guy was soft tossing to me. It wasn't like I was seeing a pitch or anything like that. And
it was a little league
it was a
bat.
little league bat. I mean, it's a hot little league bat. Don't get me wrong.
Right. This one's sent to third base. And that'll be brought in. That'll take us to the end of the first inning, but not before Midland gets absolutely hot with the bats in their hands. They send two to the left field wall, one banging off the wall, and that gives them 3 runs. They take a 3-0 lead heading into the top of the second. This is the 1A State Baseball Tournament presented by Arkansas Sports Network. Back for the top of the second inning. Norfork looking to respond to the run that Midland just went on, putting up 3 runs on 3 hits. Starting it off will be number 19, Phineas Bidding.
What's the deal here?
0-1 count. Next delivery.
That's better than it was. Trying to fix the internet, folks. Apologize. We saw major droppage of frames there.
2-1 is your count. That finds the zone. 2-2. This one fouled off. You know, it's also interesting at these tournaments to see with these different umpires, just seeing how different each one of their zones is behind the plate. Swing and a miss there. And they had 2-1 on the scoreboard, but that is going to be strike 3. So that'll be out number 1. It's going to push over to number 44, Brandon Wilbur.
Well, I tell you what, the Midland Mustangs come out really hitting the baseball. I mean,
and Midland's having a question about that scoreboard issue too.
Yeah. I mean, umpire has a counter.
Swing and a miss on the first pitch to Wilbur.
What in the world?
One is the count now with just 1 out. 1-2. Midland wanting to get the bats back up while they're hot, making quick work in this half inning, and they're on the pace for that so far with back-to-back strikeouts.
I mean, they look.
35, Ryder Sally. They're going to have a mound visit after that, and they're going to change pitchers.
Wow. Let's go to a break. I'm going to see if I can help this internet situation while we've got the opportunity. I'm even streaming right now.
The wind has really calmed down here at the
We're
ballpark.
not streaming. We've lost it. Nope, we're back.
And that'll be strike three. That takes us to the end of the top of the second. Continue to deal with a little bit of internet issues, but they were sat down 1-2-3 anyway, Norfork was, and Midland gets their bats back up while they're hot. They lead 3-0. This is on Arkansas Sports Network, presented by Centennial Bank.
During the Great Depression, nothing came
Proudly
easy.
supporting
But
the
with
West
just
Side
5
Fierce
cents,
Ferry
an old
Eagles
truck, and a load
on
of
their way
hay,
to the Spa
John
Center.
Tyson and his family found a
Carlton,
way to deliver
Lake
quality
Realty.
chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
But for some reason. We're on right now.
Bottom of the second is upon us. Midland gets their bats back up to the plate. Number 23 is on the mound, Rustin Sally. Continue to do with a little bit of internet issues. We're going to see if we can get this one figured out.
Christy Rogers. Oh, that's actually for another thing. I was going to say Christy Rogers hit us with a cash app, $15. She did, just not for this.
Still worthy. Number 22 is up to the plate. Aaron Bozeman. He's the 7-hole hitter. Bozeman looking to extend their lead. They're up 3-0. Game time's at 6:37 here at the University of the Ozarks. First pitch goes high. Connects on the second pitch. He sends it high to the shortstop. Catch is made. That'll be the first out of the bottom of the second. First pitch for this game was scheduled for 5:30. We can just consider that a really long first inning. An hour-long first inning. That's how we can look at it. That's going to bring up number 52, Alex Michael. This is really the first lefty any team has faced today. Nemo Vista put in a lefty for 1 out, but besides that, this is the first lefty that's pitched in extended time. This pitch goes back. 2-0 is the count. Swing and a miss there, 2-1. This one put in play. Skips under the glove of the third baseman and into left field. And that'll be a base hit for Alex Michael. And that's going to bring up number 1, Brantley Langle to the plate. He's the new pitcher for Midland. Four hits so far on the day already for Midland. One right back to the pitcher, and he catches it. Fires to first. And that'll be 3 outs. Alex Michael didn't even know he caught it. What a play by Rustin Sally. A double play all by his lonesome. And that sends us into the top of the third. Our score sticks at 3-0. We're here on Arkansas Sports Network covering the 1A state baseball tournament here at the University of Ozarks in Clarksville, Arkansas.
Look, everybody's talking about D3 auto sales, and I say to myself,
$5 cents, an old truck and a load of
and it's their
John
prices.
Tyson and
You
his
can get one of
family
these
found a
vehicles
way to
right up
deliver
here
quality
for
chicken to
not a
other
lot of money,
hardworking
right?
people.
That's D3 Auto Sales in
Today,
Des Arc.
Tyson continues to find new
D3AutoSales.com.
ways to help put a chicken in every pot. Because people deserve farm-raised.
Look, everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc. Little town, big dealership, okay? And I asked myself, what is it? Is it the pricing? Yes, the pricing. You can get one of these nice vehicles for not a lot of money. Don't be a loser. Follow us on Facebook, D3AutoSales.com.
Welcome back to the presentation here of 1A State Baseball Tournament on Arkansas Sports Network. Due to our internet issues, we are going to cut our stream that is on Facebook, but fret not, you can still tune in on YouTube, and that will be Arkansas Sports Network High School.
No, it's on Arkansas Sports Network. So youtube.com/@ARSportsNet. The high school's doing the softball right now. We're going to see if we can get some bandwidth back by doing that. So I'm going to give you like 2 minutes, and then we're going to cut the Facebook stream. So go to YouTube and watch it there. And I'm like I said, I'll tell you what, we're going to go through this top half of the inning, and then we're going to switch it.
Sounds like a plan, Stan. We got a 2-1 count here in the top of the third. This one's sent in the air. First baseman Michael's going to make the grab. Now number 32, batting in the 9 hole, CJ Free up to the plate. One out and a first pitch ball. Hearing some heavy celebration over from the softball field. We got a 7-1 score over there.
Now, we should get some bandwidth back because they're in the 7th inning. In fact, did they just finish?
I believe they did. That's what it's looking like.
Well, we could get some bandwidth back as well, but I think it probably would behoove us just to go ahead and cut that.
Swing and a miss there. Count pushes to 2-2.
And then I'm not totally sure what to do. I think, well,
swing and a miss. Strike 3. It's 2 outs. CJ Free.
Sorry, I'm not being able to keep up with everything. My mind is thinking about the internet here.
That's why you got me here, one of the greatest.
The GOAT. The GOAT of the 19-year-olds.
The order flips over, and it's going to be number 11, Evan Palela, and he sends one foul over on the first base side and out of play.
Are you 19?
Yes, sir.
Now, let me tell you about full circle. This man played in our ASN Classic just 2 years ago, and now here he is
against Clinton,
calling ball for us.
I remember that like it was yesterday.
Pretty big stage, being at Tucker Coliseum. There's a lot of people there.
Oh, so I didn't even know I was going to go to school there at the time.
Right.
And then come around, it was so full circle. Ended up going to school there. This one fouled back our way yet again. 0-2 is the count.
I will. I'm going to see how long they look like they're done over there, so they may be able to give us some bandwidth back. I feel like we might have a little bit.
That goes high there. Count goes 1-2.
Norfork needs to get these bats heated up because I just don't think they're going to hold Midland down very long.
Counts 2-2 now. After that first inning, if that's any sign of what they can do to get the top of their order back up, it's going to be pretty dangerous here in the third. And we're about to find out potentially pretty soon as we got a full count, but to have something happen.
Right.
At the plate is the leadoff hitter, Evan Palela. The delivery from Langley.
Nice job.
It's going to be a base knock. It's going to get down into the outfield. It's going to extend the inning.
That was a really good piece of hitting right there. Nice job.
Especially with a full count, 2 strikes facing you, and you have a possibility of a walk, and you put together a hit like that. Phenomenal hitting. Flips over to the 2-hole hitter now, and Otis Truby.
You got a chance to talk to Taylor. They're getting ready to leave. I just, the coach's name again, what was his name?
Coach Fallon.
Man, he just looks like a baseball coach, don't he?
I mean, as pure as it gets.
Right.
And the grab's made there by the shortstop for Midland. And we're pushing over now into the bottom of the third. Midland scored 3 runs in the bottom of the first. Went scoreless both teams in the second. Let's see if they can pick their bats back up here. We're at the 1A State Baseball Tournament at Clarksville, Arkansas on Arkansas Sports Network.
No. See you,
We're back here for the bottom of the third. Midland gets their bats back up, looking to extend their lead. Now we got hits on both sides. 4 hits to 1. 1-0 is the count.
Pump that camera over here a little bit. And back it up just a little bit. Well, zoom it out. I'm sorry. A little more.
Foul ball.
Okay, that's better. We have a center field camera that we've been running, but we're not able to run it right now. And I still am on Facebook because as of right now, I have possibly fixed the internet issues. We'll see how long it lasts.
Got a 1-2 count here. Facing the leadoff hitter in Gunner Blue. Lineup has flipped over. And he takes a ball there. 2-2 is your count.
Some good-sized kids on this Midland team.
Most definitely. And it makes you question if any of these guys are lower classmen like freshman, sophomore, or if this is an older roster that is potentially about to graduate.
Well, just looking at bodies, I would say they're probably an older roster getting ready to graduate.
And as a coach, that takes a lot of preparation just to get ready for the next year to really put together a new team.
They're taking some daddy hacks, I can tell you. Did it go in the can?
Yep.
No way.
Right in it. Yep. Pretty impressive. Now we got a full count, 3-2. The delivery to Gunner Blue. And it hits him. That'll be ball 4. Either way, hitter took his base. Got a runner on with no outs now. It's going to go to the 2-hole hitter in Keeley Cox. Midland team looking to extend their lead. 3-0 is your score. A check to first. Not in time. Ball gets behind. He's going to run. He's going to get to second easily. He's going to round him to third. That ball really got down over there. And he advances all the way from first to third off a dive. He gets all the way to third off of that on the errant throw. Just like that, you got a runner in prime scoring position. That pitch goes too high to offer at 1-0. It's always nice to enjoy good baseball with this beautiful weather. It's cooled down now. Got a little hot in those middle games, but now we're getting to the golden hour, getting to the sunset, and it's finally starting to cool down. The next delivery. Skips away outside. He's going to run home, and he's going to make it without a contest. And that's without another batter being faced. Gunner Blue advances from first to third on a wild check throw, and then from third to home on a wild pitch. And they're still in the second batter in the order.
Yep, things getting a little tough here for Norfork. And
they're going to take a mound visit at that because they are getting a little tough.
Oh, Lord. What do you got? Yes.
Back after the mound visit, Midland still at the plate. They just brought in a run. They're up 4-0 All came around on errant throws. Keely Cox still at the plate. Swing and a miss. 3-1 is your count here to Cox. Now, Norfolk is far from down and out, even though they're down 4 runs. Baseball, it's easy to battle back. And just like that, it was a 3-0 count. Now you got a 3-2. It just takes quality innings, quality at-bats, getting out of here without giving up runs like the last one they gave up. So, different varieties of ways you can get back into this game, especially with it only being the 3rd inning. Norfolk can definitely battle back. This one fouled back our way. Count stays full. Another foul ball sent off very hard. And we just finished up softball over there. How was softball got done fairly early, more than baseball, which is to be expected.
Yeah, we had 2 run rule games.
We had 1 here, but it came in 6 and not in.
We had 4 and 5. It was kind of nice.
And now with no outs, Midland is potentially working their way to a run rule as they're up 4-0 and they got 1 runner on, and it's the bottom of the 3rd.
I didn't see the finish. Did Taylor boys win?
They did. They did pick up the win.
Good.
Their starting pitcher, Jacob Vandenberg, had a great game. He
did.
Finished it out. We actually got him and Coach Fallon on for an interview after, and it was very good. If you didn't get to see that, you could check it out, rewind. It's actually on this live stream.
I believe Jacob's got a sister who plays on the softball team too, or a cousin one.
I wouldn't be surprised. You got a 2-0 count here. At the plate is Cody Hart. Foul tip, 2-1.
Did he get it? Just about to say, I didn't know it.
7.
Pitch too far inside, 3-1. It's been hard for Sally to find the zone so far against this Midland lineup. Got a little shook up in that first inning, giving up those 3 runs, and all of those hits were slammed to the outfield. And there's going to be a strike delivered, 3-2 full count.
On the softball field, Nemo Vista, they were making great contact with the ball. They just could not hit it to the county line players. Everything they hit was going straight to the other team. Never had a real chance.
For this Midland team, as they work another walk there, they have two on now with no out. They hit one. They hit the 55 out there on that wall.
Wow.
With no bounce.
Holy. That had some yank on it. Goodness.
That was a good. I think it was this guy right here. Actually, if I'm being honest with you, I think it was Drew Davis. They had back-to-back. They had one that was a one-hopper in the warning track that hit the wall, and then the following hit the wall.
Man. That's some power. That's a long way.
And that isn't shallow in that corner. That isn't 305.
No.
That's closer to 350.
Yeah.
360 for sure. It shows it right here, and he sends that one into the outfield. That's going to get down, and that's going to take a 2-hopper to the wall. That's going to bring in 1 run. That's going to bring in a 2nd run. The throw in, he doesn't throw it. The check back to 2nd.
Got him.
The tag.
Yeah, he got him.
That was close. They're going to call him out. That's probably the right call.
It was. He got him.
That makes it 6-0 here at Lonnie R. Qualls Field. 2 3-run innings now for this Midland team.
You know, we talked earlier, saw 2 over the fence home runs. Last game, County Line had inside the park 3-run homer.
Inside of the park.
Inside the park. She hit
That's
it
pretty
into
tough in softball.
Yeah, she hit it into the
What's that right field corner?
Yeah.
And just got her, and she quick. She got around. Get your cleanup on, Brad. What you waiting on?
This one fouled high and back to the third base line.
I get pulled from a softball game, so Brad could sit down. It's
Yeah.
okay. I don't mind. He's the boss.
Oh, it's okay. I've been over here all day. 1 ball, 1 strike, swing and a miss, and 1 out. Delivery to number 4, Easton Worden.
Why's the bit rate so low?
And the 1-2 goes too low, 2-2. And it was an interesting predicament here in this game. We got to the top of the second, and Midland, with no runs given up, pulled their starting pitcher. Lays off there. Count goes to full at 3-2.
I don't know what it is, but YouTube does not like this stream for some reason.
And that is a walk on a lot of pitches. Puts a runner on first with just 1 out. Count was 1-2. Works 3 straight balls for a walk. Now that's going to bring up Waylon Altum. He's batting in the 6th spot today. Offers at the first pitch he sees, and it bounces past the third baseman's glove. Runners are going to hold at first and second with just 1 out. It's going to bring up the 7-hole hitter in Aaron Bozeman. And just off 1 pitch, they pick up another base runner.
Our 10 ain't doing us no good. I'm going to move it way over there.
Vernon?
Oh, yeah. The sun is not my friend. I'm a ginger.
This one is
Out of play.
teetering over and out of play. Yeah, I got 1 leg burnt and 1 not. That's going to be fun.
You can call it fun, but
That is heavy, heavy sarcasm. Got no balls, 1 strike, and 1 out. Sure, these players are glad the sun's going down too, because it's starting to feel really good out here. That pitch is just a tad bit too high, 1-1.
it has been a pretty day. It hasn't been too hot. It's just, sun beating down
The
in.
sun was
Ain't much
beating down.
shade.
If we had a little more cloud cover, it would have been absolutely perfect. This one chopped past third base, sneaking under the glove again. They're rounding between third, heading home. And that'll bring in another run. 7-0 is your new score. Let's see if we get a mound visit over from Norfork. And looks like we are. Or is he going to give?
Just balls. He's letting them go.
Going to hold with what we have. Number 23, Rustin Sally on the mound. Number 52, Alex Michael to the plate, the first baseman, batting in the 8th spot.
Is this the ball that hit Aaron?
No, Aaron has his own ball and he signed it himself.
That's funny.
Swing and a miss there for Michael. The roll run is at the plate, but that wouldn't be in effect until after the next inning. Foul ball, 0-2.
He's a big old boy.
First baseman. Got the 0-2 count facing him with 2 runners on. 1 in scoring position. And that pitch is high, 1-2. Now this pitcher, Rustin Sally, made quite a play to end that last inning. Michael was actually on first, and they hit a line drive back to Sally. He caught it himself, but had some speed on it. Caught it himself, throws to first, gets a double play, and they could turn a double play right here. but they're just going to get one. Runners advance both into scoring position now at second and third. And Brantley Langley, the new pitcher, is at the plate for Midland. See if he can drive in these runs with 2 outs. Dugout chanting Langle Dangle. He's got an 0-1 facing him now. 7 runs, 7 hits for Midland. Pokes one into the outfield. That's going to bring in 1 run for sure. And that'll bring in a second run as they don't even test home. Runs 8 and 9 come in to score, and that's number 21 and 22, Waylon Altum, and number 22, Aaron Bozeman. 9-0 is your score here at the University of the Ozarks. They're going to leave Sally on the mound. This one popped up super high. Sally's going to take it himself, and he does it right on the mound, right back to him. Takes us to the end of the 3rd inning, but not before. Midland picks up 6 runs. They hold a 9-0 lead, 8-1 in the hit column. This is the 1A State Baseball Tournament on Arkansas Sports Network, presented by Centennial Bank, and we'll be back after a quick break.
Since inception, Premier Facilities Group has completed some of the most challenging and rewarding construction projects across Arkansas. Today, our work extends across 4 core markets: commercial and residential building, industrial, and utility. That allows our company to construct projects that help shape and improve the landscape of the River Valley and beyond. A strong local presence and a vast network of resources allows us to provide best-in-class solutions for all of our clients. From small jobs to multi-million-dollar capital projects, PFG's employees and resources are dedicated to serving our clients and delivering strong results.
Top of the 4th is upon us. Number 23, Rustin Sally, the pitcher for Norfork, to the plate. Brantley Langle on the mound still for Midland. First pitch to him is fouled off back behind home plate. I must say, I'm pretty excited for tomorrow's games, the quarterfinals for both baseball and softball. Going to be some interesting matchups on both sides from teams that we haven't seen yet.
It's a good frame job there.
Played at Scranton. Now it's a 0-2 count facing Sally. And that goes too high for his liking, 1-2.
Look, I can't even lie to you. I've been so busy the past couple weeks. I didn't even know all the teams that were playing in this. I just knew Taylor baseball and softball was going to be in it. That's the only 2 teams I knew about.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, I didn't know until I got here this morning. Nice catch made there in left field. Being able to track that with the shortstop running at him, too, with the sun in his eye. That catch made.
Yeah, he can't wear my fancy hat out there.
Gunner Blue.
Yeah, it's a shame they can't wear my fancy hat out there.
I like that hat.
It's good for weed eating. That's about it.
Now up to the plate's number 12, Aiden Anderson. Foul tip there. Batting in the 4 spot today. Sends a hot shot back up the middle. Skipping right over the second base pad, and that'll be the second hit of the day for this Norfork club. It's going to bring up Phineas Bidding.
Did you say Phineas?
His name is Phineas. They have some interesting names on this ball club. They got Otis, Phineas, and Brandon Wilbur.
If they didn't name Phineas's brother Ferb, I don't know.
You know,
His parents are no fun if they named the one Phineas and didn't name the other Ferb.
this one has an E on the end of it, surprisingly. It's Phineas with an E on the end.
Well, I gotta throw a little extra in there somewhere.
There we go. 2-1 count to Phineas Bidding.
Yeah, Jason Harmon, I don't speak emoji, buddy. I'm an adult.
This one's sent, and
Ooh,
a
there.
bad throw. It's going to bounce to the plate. They're just going to hold it, and that's putting 2 runners on. It's going to be both in scoring position at second and third.
Not a good throw there into first.
Yeah, just kind of trying to do too much with that one, trying to put too much on it. No need for that. Just get it to first cleanly. Now, Norfolk can put some runs on the board.
Ain't no shame in an underhand toss, but that's what it takes. It's awkward.
Now with 1 out, Brandon Wilbur takes the plate.
Oh, Brad, will you bring me my phones, please? He went.
Kind of a indecisive on that swing, ends up going.
He wasn't-
1-1.
He wasn't sure what that ball was doing.
That'll be strike 2. Strikeout would be big here.
Oh, yeah.
A weak contact, keeping it in the infield, or a shallow pop-up. Nice job to keep that in front of home plate.
Shoot, just about any ball in the grass gonna score you a run, just about.
Now, we'll say these Midland infielders do have some arms on them. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes back home with that, but he won't. He won't even try it. No run. Good play there by Langle. Takes care of it himself. That'll be the second out of the inning. And that's going to bring up Ryder Sally, presumptive brother of Rustin.
I have no clue.
I believe that means beating a dead horse, if I had to guess.
God.
High pop fly sent into the infield. Grab is made by the shortstop. That takes us into the middle of the 4th inning. No runs put on the board. 2 left on by Norfolk. And just 1 run away from the run rule is this Midland team. And we'll be back for that here on Arkansas Sports Network after the break.
Look, everybody's talking about D3 Auto Sales in Des Arc. Little town, big dealership, okay? And I asked myself, what is it? Is it the pricing? Yes, the pricing. You can get one of these nice vehicles for not a lot of money. Don't be a loser. Follow us on Facebook, d3autosales.com.
During the Great Depression, nothing came easy. But with just 5 cents, an old truck, and a load of hay, John Tyson and his family found a way to deliver quality chicken to other hardworking people. Today, Tyson continues to find new ways to help put a chicken in every pod. Because people deserve farm-raised chicken of the highest quality. At Tyson, we remain committed to this simple promise: to always keep it real, to always keep it Tyson.
We're back. We are back here. Bottom of the fourth. 9-0 is your score, favoring Midland. This is where the run rule can take effect, so Midland gets 1 run on the board. They will seal the deal here at our last game of day 1. This is the round of 16, Sweet 16, if you will. We'll move into the quarterfinals tomorrow, and then the semifinals on Saturday. This one sent into right field, kind of blooping. Grab is made by the second baseman. That's a quick first out. The pitch goes a tad bit high, can't find the zone. To the plate now is number 27, Cody Hart. And this is the part of the lineup that has been scorching hot. That goes outside as well, 2-0.
You know, just looking at this team, probably the most impressive offensive team that we've seen, at least today.
So far, for sure. We did have a high-scoring game that ended up with a team finishing with, what was it 17 or 19?
It was 19.
That was Nemo
yeah.
Vista.
Yeah, I think the difference is this. I mean, they've got 8 hits in 4 innings here.
Correct.
Um,
I don't know if Nemo Vista really had, or they had, I think they finished with 10, but that wasn't until later in the game.
yeah, I don't think they had that many right now, at least. But also the power. I mean,
Right.
this is the only team that's even threatened to hit one over the fence.
This one a high, pop to short, going to be an infield
Which,
fly.
which they 2 batters there have tried to end it on one swing. That pitch right there, or that batter right there, he tried to end this on one swing of the bat there, and he just missed it.
And now that's going to bring up Easton Warden.
And there's another one.
Yeah, they're trying to move on to tomorrow early.
Yeah, walk it off. I was just talking to one of the grandfathers of actually the pitcher. He said the reason that they pulled their pitcher was because they only have 3 pitchers. And
It was the
yeah,
grandfather of their starting pitcher or the
the
secondary?
secondary pitcher.
Langle.
Yes. He said they only have 3 that they really go to.
Might bounce up here to us.
I'm not
That might-
afraid of it. I'll catch it.
Yeah. Yeah, we had to cut one time. We had that in volleyball, which of course that's at different speeds. But one came over there to me at the desk, and I caught it. That was fun.
I promise you this, I ain't gonna fall out of my chair.
1 balls, 2 strikes is the count. Here to Easton Warden. With 2 outs, they have 1 runner on. They're going to try to bring him around to score. Another one fouled back this way.
He's got to force himself to stay in on the ball, and he's trying to pull the ball. Ball's coming in from the left-handed pitcher. When you're a right-handed hitter, your tendency has to be against left-handed pitchers from center to right center and even right because of the way the ball comes in, unless he buries one on you, and then you can pull it.
That one almost hit him. Check back to first, not in time. 2-2 is the count.
But you can drive a left-handed batter or left-handed pitcher into right center. You just have to stay on the ball.
And that would be especially tough right now with the sun beaming in right on that right fielder. Steal attempt, the throw down. Bounces a little high. Steal successful. It'll be a stolen base for Cody Hart. And you got a full count now at the plate. If I'm not mistaken.
Yeah. Looking at the scoreboard again.
There we go. Nice breeze here. This one sent into
No.
shallow left field, and that's going to drop down.
That's going to be enough. right
And
there.
that's going to bring in that run. And he ran out to second anyway. I believe that's going to be the ball game. They're going to continue to play.
Maybe it's 10 after 5, which would mean Norfolk would get one more at bat here.
From my understanding, I thought it was 4 because that's
Yeah.
what it was for softball, but maybe it's different for baseball here at the state tournament. No balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. Runner on second. The pitch goes high, 1-1.
Going to be some interesting matchups tomorrow.
Yeah, I know. Mentioned that earlier. I'm excited for those quarterfinals. Some teams we haven't seen yet. And that's going to squeeze through. That's going to bring in another run. Advance that lead to 11-0. And runner's going to try to get to 3. And that throw, it's going to be a little errant, and he's going to stay. And 11-0 is your score with a runner on third. And that is Waylon Altum. Aaron Bozeman to the plate now. Time, we're looking at 7:21.
So we're looking at Midland taking on Taylor tomorrow.
That'll be a good game. It'll be a very good game. Nemo Vista will play the winner of our first game, which was
Columbia Christian.
Yes. Those will be 2 very good games. The top half.
So St. Joseph, they'll play Guy Perkins. No. Guy Perkins will play. No, maybe that's right. I guess I need to quit guessing. So you got Guy Perkins and Mount Ida taking on each other. St. Joseph will take on the winner of Bradley and Concord that's going on right now. Columbia Christian will take on Nemo Vista, and Taylor will take on Midland. I mean, unless something insane happens.
Runners on the go, and he'll steal second. Got runners on second and third now. 2 in scoring position for first baseman Alex Michael.
Should be some really good matchups tomorrow.
I have to say, I am very excited for those.
We'll give you some softball ones too while we're at it.
That goes high.
Scranton and Concord.
This one sent high in the sky, trailing over to the dugout. Couldn't make the grab.
Wonderview. Wonderview will take on the winner of Bradley and Calico Rock that's being played right now. West Side and Viola will take on each other. And then Taylor will take on County Line.
$11-0 is your score here with 2 runners on. This one sent high to center field. Catch will be made, and that will take us to the end of the 4th inning. Norfork trails 11-0, and they get their bats back up with what we believe is their last gleam of hope here and the 1A State Baseball Tournament hosted by University of Ozarks on Arkansas Sports Network. And we're back here for the top of the 5th inning. Carter Campbell up to the plate. That pitch goes low. 10 to 2 hits in the hitting column today. 2 errors to 1. Hits favor, of course, the leading Midland, and the errors favor the trailing Norfork. Brantley Langle has been on the mound since the 2nd inning for this Midland squad. And just tips off the top of the glove for Michael. Almost made a great grab over there. And that'll be the 3rd base knock of the day. And that'll bring up CJ Free. First delivery to Free. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Second pitch goes too far inside. 1-1. Too high as well. They can't find the zone. 3-1. CJ Free can earn himself a free bag here. Throw to second won't be in time, and he picks up what will probably be scored as an infield single, or potentially a fielder's choice, even though the out wasn't picked up. And now they have 2 runners on with no outs, and it brings up Evan Palela, the leadoff batter.
Oh, good move there.
Hot shot sent to center, and that's going to get down. That's going to bring in 1 run, and that's going to get another runner to third and advance the batter to second. And with no outs, Norfork has something brewing here. They now have 2 in scoring position with no outs, and the score is 1-11.
They're not quite ready to be done.
This one slapped to third. And an errant throw is going to bring in another run. And the batter advances to second. 11-2 is your score.
Oh, excuse me, the third baseman got caught in the middle. He didn't know whether to go to first or go to home, and he just kind of threw it to no man's land. You got to set your feet. You got to make a throw there.
Next delivery drops in for a strike. 11-2 is your score. 1 strike. No balls, no outs. That goes too low.
Sound has been in and out on that the whole time. I mean, ain't nothing he's doing, I promise you.
This one's sent foul on the third base side. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 runners in scoring position. This one's sent to center field. And it's going to drop in for a hit.
Oh,
and they can't make the grab, and that's going to bring in 2 runs.
We buried them too soon. It happens. I mean, we read them the riot act, and here they are. They're back. 11-4, still got a ways to go, but they were 3 outs away from being run ruled. And here they are now, 11-4, still fighting, no outs. And it seems like right now the baseball's starting to bounce their way a little bit.
Literally.
Right.
Midland might have got too comfortable, thinking they were just going to lay down. This one's sent down the third base line and foul. 1-1. Still no outs in the inning. This one's sent back up the middle. They're going to send him home. Throw not in time. Throw back to second. The tag. And he's out. That'll be the first out of the inning, but not before they tack on another run. 11-5 is the score, and it's a 5-run 5th inning.
Baseball is a funny game. You know, it's a funny game. And it's dictated by so much by the person on that mound.
And that is true.
But also, I don't think it's any different than any other sport in ways where momentum is such a big part of it. You know what I mean?
Right. Slow roller sent to third. The throw. In time. That'll be the second out of the inning.
And when the momentum is rolling against you, you got to make plays, and that was one of them right there. That could have easily went their way. It went the way of Norfork, but Norfolk's they've got life now.
They do. And in the bottom of the 5th, they're going to have to hold off these Midland bats and hope they don't tack on 4 runs.
I had to turn the lights on.
There's strike 2. 0-2 is the count with 2 outs.
Nothing wrong with playing baseball under the lights, though, right?
Amen. Well, when you get here at 10, it's kind of like, what are we doing with the lights on? When do we get here?
Right. Oh, that is funny.
I've been here since the lights are on for morning. And that one's sent to the softball field. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Thinks about going, but doesn't.
Oh, they got him.
And they're going to say he went.
Yep.
And that'll take us to the end of the top of the 5th, but not before Norfolk tacks on 5 runs. Your score's 11-5 here at the 1A State Baseball Tournament on Arkansas Sports Network.
We see you. Your incredible potential and willpower set you apart. You're first to take that leap of faith. First to get to work. First to solve the problem. No burden should be carried alone. We'll be there. Every step, day, challenge. First is your destiny. We get it because first is who we are.
Back for the bottom of the 5th inning. Norfolk on defense, they just had really just an incredible half inning, putting up 5 runs, 6 hits total on the day for the squad. After putting up 4 scoreless, they now just trail 11-5. Number 1, Brantley Langle is at the plate, the pitcher. for this Midland squad. Fouls one back our way.
Again, what a great complex they have here at U of O. It is just
Absolutely phenomenal.
a beautiful place here. If you've not been here, you've got a soccer field over here to my left, where we're facing the baseball field, just like you see now. To the left is our soccer field, and then you've got right in front of us baseball, and then back behind us over here is softball.
Well, bloopers sit into right field, and Langle gets on base and flips over the order for Midland. On the mound now is number 11, Evan Palela, their leadoff batter.
The thing for Midland in this situation is they may have less pitching than a lot of teams.
They're wanting to try to get out of here as quick as
They
possible.
wanted to try to get out of here as quick as possible, and now they've extended the game. Now, the question is, can they continue with the kid that they've got right now on the mound? If they can, it doesn't hurt them that bad. If they have to bring another pitcher in, is when it gets dicey on them.
And I think personally they have to stop swinging for the fence and get back to their roots and just play good baseball and just do what they were doing before that got them these 11
Correct.
runs. Because now they're trying to slam the ball to the fence.
Right.
And you just need something like that that's just going to get in play. And I mean, a phenomenal scoop at first base, truly,
Absolutely great dig there.
by Brandon Wilbur.
Great dig.
Keely Cox to the plate now, the 2-hole hitter, also wearing number 2. This one's sent down the third base line and foul. Safe to say the spark is pretty dead from what we were experiencing earlier today. And base isn't near as wide. That pitch goes too high. This one hit into right field. That's likely going to bring in a run. And it will. 12-5 is your score. The runner on. And that's going to bring up number 27, Cody Hart. Check to first, not in time. That pitch will skip behind home plate. Runner will hold at second. That is Keely Cox. Now another runner in scoring position. 3 runs away from the run rule. That pitch too high. 2-0. We do have our little baseball souvenir up here. How far do you think you can throw that ball?
Not very far.
The arm isn't the greatest.
I've got one good throw in me for about a month.
So, I mean, it's better than most.
I'm 45, almost. I can throw it 70 miles an hour still, but I can only do it once.
You're a closer for one pitch.
That's it. That's it. I've got one 70-mile-an-hour throw in me. There was
one is the count.
There was a time that I had really gotten in shape after college and was lifting weights that I probably could have hit upper 70s, low 80s. But that was about peak for me.
About 26, probably.
Yeah, that's exactly when it was. Actually, I really got into weightlifting and different things of that nature and just was in incredible shape. Now I'm just a shape right now. That's what I am. I'm a shape.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on third. That pitch goes too high. Full count. And that'll be ball 4. That'll put runners on the corners. And that'll put the game-winning run at the plate in number 7, Drew Davis. And that's going to bring a mound meeting. See if they can get Evan Palela to settle in. Let them lose the hope that they had.
Cool stuff, man. We got catcher coming in to pitch. You got a new catcher coming in. Of course, Norfolk right now just trying to keep it at a place where they can possibly come back. I think they got a little bit of life, a little bit of hope. But we're going to go to a break here while they get the new pitcher warmed up. All right, real quickly, we want to give you some scores from around the state. Woodlawn over Sloan Hendricks in the 2A, 11-1. Bigelow took down Lifeway Christian 5-3. Riverside took down Junction City 8-7. Tuckerman over Parker's Chapel 10-4. We'll get to this here in just a little bit. Now we got 2 runners in scoring position after the first pitch.
The winning run is at the plate.
East Poinsett County won 10-0. Baptist Prep beat Mountainburg 7-5. That's 2A baseball scores.
That's all the schools I'm familiar with. I have to say, I did not know EPC had a quality baseball team.
Yeah, they've got Eli Blagg over there. Eli Blagg, a big time player, quarterback. Have you ever seen the Eli Blagg?
I'm not.
So Eli Blagg as a sophomore, I believe. Came in and started playing quarterback. His previous position during that year was offensive line.
Wow.
So he was about 260, 270 pounds playing quarterback. And they had, oh gosh, the two running backs in the backfield, Buchanan, and his brother's the all-time leading rusher in the state.
Gaines.
Gaines. That's right.
That's one sent into the gap in right center.
Good shot right there.
That was a great hit.
That was a good shot right there. So anyway, Gaines' brother, and they were literally one of the best backfields, not just in 2A, but in Arkansas. And of course, they would run both Buchanan and Gaines,
Right.
and then Blag. They'd throw Blag in the middle, just to
Right.
and I mean just to mix it up, and I mean that was a force, man.
They run the wing T.
They ran something. I don't even know what you'd call it. It wasn't the wing T. It was out of the shotgun. Although you can run wing T out of the shotgun. I mean, Kenny Simpson doesn't. Gun T. But I really am not sure what you'd call it because they would snap it directly to both the running backs at times and just let Big Boy be the lead blocker. And I mean, of course, why wouldn't you?
Right.
You got a 260, 270-pound quarterback. But
I have to ask you this just because, of
yeah,
course, I'm technically a Hazen Hornet fan now.
okay.
What do you think about the infamous Coach Toddy being there?
Man, well, number one, I don't know that he's infamous. I think Coach Toddy is a good man. I think he's a great
Yeah, I heard he's a
man.
great man. Never met him personally. I've
Yeah.
just heard
Well, I've
from
only
around.
I've only met him once myself, but seems like a really good stand-up guy. Um, I think that he feels like he probably fits a little bit more in an area like Hazen.
Right.
I think Hazen got him a good one, man. I think they got him a good one. I think they've got a chance to, work their way back up. Wasn't that long ago that they,
Luke King.
yeah, they won state
I remember the
championship.
Luke King era of Hazen.
But
That was
let me say this as well. Coach Basankin over there was a good. He did a good job over there
right.
too.
Right.
And I'm not sure Barton didn't get a really good one there. I mean, I had heard through the grapevine on that Hazen was ready to part ways with Basankin last year, and maybe Basankin was ready to part ways with them. I'm not totally sure what the dynamics of
Right.
that was, but with all that being said, they went ahead and made the move this year. They moved away from him. He moved away from them. However you want to look at that, but it's not often that you get ready to see somebody go in a 2A school and they move up to a 3A school.
Right.
And he's he's a good one. He's a good one. But sometimes a situation like that, it ends up being best for everybody. And maybe in that situation that's where it just becomes best for everybody.
And what do you think about the hiring of Jarius Wright in Little Rock?
Man, I mean, when you can get a guy with that kind of experience, you definitely don't walk away from it. That's for sure. Um, just because um, the situation. Well, let me say this. Oh, good job fouling that off. Just because a guy is a pro doesn't mean that he's a great coach.
Absolutely.
But at the same time, just because the guy's a pro doesn't mean he isn't. In fact, it probably means he's got some knowledge that you don't normally
It would
have.
lean towards because I mean, especially with that many years in the league,
Right.
you would think some knowledge, of course, important
Yeah,
knowledge would be gained. They can help out those guys.
absolutely. Um, oh shoot. Uh, a lot of movement. it's an interesting every year. It's interesting the off season. Fact, just last night. Now this is basketball, girls basketball, but Megan Scrivener ended up going to Mountain View. Well, Mountain View is pretty good already, and then she takes her daughter with her. Now her oldest daughter has signed with Harding, but she's got a younger daughter.
And they were at that 4A tournament, correct?
Yes. Oh,
And that's going to send that into the outfield from Waylon Altum. And that is going to end our ball game here today as they get their runs right back after giving them up in the the top of the fifth. They return 3 to finish this game 15-5. And I have to say, Brad, I'm pretty excited for tomorrow.
Yeah, great matchups tomorrow, not only here but across the state. Here's one to throw out there. And I literally just forgot her first name. The McDonald girl there at Des Arc. She is one strikeout away from the all-time single season record.
Wow.
And she's 26 strikeouts away from the all-time record. Now,
in high school sports?
In Arkansas.
Okay.
She has to, obviously she's probably going to have to play 2 and maybe 3 games to get there. Well, look at her schedule. She's got a quarterfinal, a semifinal, possibly, and possibly a state final, which would possibly
Spread
be
out
enough to get her there. So
about 9 a game, 8 or 9 a game.
And that's where she's at. That's basically her average right now. So
that'll be interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that is going to wrap it up today for our coverage here at Clarksville. Looking forward to a great day of softball and baseball tomorrow. You can catch all of the action right here on the Arkansas Sports Network. Make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you know. But first pitch on both sides will be at 10 a.m. tomorrow, and we'll have the full setup ready to go. So, Caden, thank you for jumping in here. You did a great job today.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much for the opportunity.
Yes, sir. And
excited for tomorrow.
We will be ready to go. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining us.